It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Williams Brothers Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Chokka Blokka Mocha Stout, coming in at 4.8% ABV in a 500ml can. Look at that. It might be a stovepipe, it might be a tall boy. Let me know in the comments box. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass, see what we get. I picked this up as part of the Lidl Craft Beer Festival range of beers as of very early May 2020 for £1.79 a can. Look at that. Have a listen, near the carbonation. Lovely looking beer, 2-finger tan coloured head, jet black beer in the glass. £1.79, and it looks as good as that. Let's hope it smells good and tastes good. Without further ado, well, I think clarity wise it's very, very difficult to get the clarity on a stout. It's probably a little hazy. Nice head retention, good carbonation. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, it smells good. It really does, it smells really good. Of course, being a mocha stout, Chokka Mocha, chocolate and coffee, mixed with a kind of a mixed caramel aroma. Espresso coffee beans maybe, bitter dark chocolate. Bit of a vinous quality on the back end. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. It's drinkable, quite refreshing for a stout. In terms of body, a lot of stouts have got a big, thick, oaty, roasty, thick, engine oil style kind of mouthfeel. This is a little thin. It is a little thin. I mean, it's still drinking like a stout. It's still drinking like a... It's got quite a nice mouthfeel. It's a little thin. It's not kind of overly thin. It's not like drinking like a dry Irish stout, which is like a thin kind of roasted malty beer. It does have some mouthfeel, some roasty kind of creamy mouthfeel going on. It took that second mouthful, I think, to really cement that in my mind. But look at the lacing. Look at the lacing. Look at the way the carbonation chases the head of the glass. And I remind you, at this stage, I'm going to remind you, this is £1.79 a can. Just amazing how Lidl have been able to hit this price point. If you've watched this daily release of beers that have been slowly drip-feeded to you throughout the day of these Lidl Beer Festival beers, they're remarkable. They're remarkable. This is the last beer of the day. I might launch the video first, although I doubt it. If you're watching it years in the future and you're scratching your head thinking, where's the other beers in the series? We had a 71 Brewing, where is it? A Luminous Lights New England IPA. Have a look at that one. By the Horns West End Pills. Have a look at that one. 71 Brewing raspberry mash, raspberry and coffee sour, very interesting beer. And a Loch Lomond, probably not too far away, both from Scotland, a Loch Lomond Brewery Brave Hop IPA. They were the releases into Lidl this week, very early May 2020. And they've been nothing short of remarkable. For the price point, they've been nothing short of remarkable. And this included chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours coming through. I wish at the start of the review, I wish I didn't mention that it was, like, I used the word thin. I wish I took that second sip and really made my mind up. Because it's not that thin at all. It really isn't as thin as I first thought. Look at it. I mean, it doesn't look thin, does it? Jet black beer in the glass. You get the coffee. You get the bitter chocolate. You get the caramel. You get a nice Vinous flavour on the back end. And yeah, it's a 500ml can. This Mayan-inspired brew is a mocha lover's delight, a blend of coffees from around the world combined with cacao nibs to deliver an intense stout for the ages. Brewed by Williams Brothers Brewing Co., Alloa in Scotland. 500ml, 440ml can. What a lovely looking beer. What a lovely looking beer. So we got water, malted barley, oats, hops, coffee, cacao and yeast. Just amazing. Just amazing that Lidl have been able to grab this for £1.79 a can. It's rich, it's roasty, it's toasty, chocolate, coffee, caramel from the roasted malt, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of bitterness on the back end from the hops used. A real good stout. I'm going to be going back up to Lidl to buy more of these. I really am, just for myself. I've reviewed it now, so I can buy as many as I want and sit in the garden and enjoy it. I'm ready to rate it. I'm ready to rate it. Just, I mean, Chokka Blokka. This is my conclusion. If you go to one of the main supermarkets in the UK, you can pick up cans of 440ml, not 500 like this, 440. Let me just grab one for comparison. A 440ml in one of the top 4 supermarkets will cost you £3 a can. Asda will sell you one for £2.50. Lidl have produced a fantastic, or not Lidl, but Lidl have brought in a fantastic stout from Williams Brothers Brewing Company for £1.79, undercutting the top 4 supermarkets by Asda 79p, and Tesco, Morrison's and Marks and Spencer's, they've undercut them by £1.21. £1.21 a can. It's just absolutely phenomenal. 71, Asda 71, £1.21 for the rest of the supermarkets that are selling them for £3 a can. And I'm going to be honest, some of the beers in Tesco for £3 a can, I wouldn't buy again. I've reviewed them on the channel. They were alright, they were pretty decent, some of them were very good. North Brewing Company, Brewdog versus Cloudwater for £3. In Morrison's you had the Brewdog and the Northern Monk collaboration. That was phenomenal, really good. I also like the Brew York Juice Forsyth, I really like that one. The Northern Monk did a nice sour in Morrison's, but all £3 a can. That's what I'm trying to get at here. All for £3 a can. Lidl have gone, boom! We'll blow you all out the water. We'll do it for £1.79. And they haven't cut on quality either. They haven't cut on quality. That's a really good beer. A really good beer. I like it enough to give it a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!